With my set, we get checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, we get checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, we get checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, with my set, nigga get checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, nigga get checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, nigga get checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set. Ayy, what in my set? I was trapping out the hoop, they was trapping out the jacks. What in my set? I'ma pull up in the coupe, babes on me, nigga fresh. What in my set? I ain't fucking with my ex, I just set it for the neck. What in my set? Did it all for respect, better check a nigga rep. I did a whole lot of uptown, my niggas is grinding, we up now. We rollin' exotic, these bitches is poppin', we pouring the Henny in cups now. As long as she making the clap, I'ma keep making the stack. She love how I stroke in the back, and I ain't the nigga that cap, but one of these niggas that rap. With my set, we getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, we getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, we getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, with my set, nigga getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, nigga getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, nigga getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set.
Listen, word of me, I run this shit up. Yeah, I get the chips, if we get into it, then you get chipped on my back. Got a blade here, hold the stitch. I ain't no rap, nigga, I done scam and I trap, nigga, if you ain't noticing. This money too long, I can't fold it, man. And my bitches complain, cause that night I ain't holding them, nah. Said I don't play the strip the phone, hit just as soon as you see me, then I'm gone, man. If I'm with a bitch, and she you can take her shit on my hoes, man, y'all. No, I don't sweat shit, Smith & Wesson, and my Gucci sweatpants. I'd rather get money than beef with the next man. This shit rich nigga lessons, yeah.
Checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, we getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, we getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, with my set, nigga getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, nigga getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set, nigga getting checks, bitch on my neck, watch out flex. With my set.
Yeah, yo, we here, baby.
Yes, sir.
We back, baby. Nobody put us on. Episode 56. Feels good. I'm in the building. It's your boy Dutch Real P.
Father God.
And we got a special guest, man. You just heard the tunes from my boy HOBX. Yo, HOBX is from Harlem's own. Not only do you rap, videos, engineer. My man does it all. Jack of all trades. He does it all. We're gonna get into all that, man. But first, man, we gotta talk about how's everything been going since the last time I seen you, Fa.
Everything good, man.
We had
last episode. Shout out to V-Don, Willie the Kid, man. Yeah, I say one of our best episodes. You know what I mean? Appreciating all the responses for this episode. You know what I mean? Shout out to my niggas.
Yeah, and check it out. If you didn't check it out, it's on YouTube.
Deutsch March 2.
Oh yeah, go get that. That was a great album. We're gonna talk about that too, cause we're gonna talk about that.
I always gotta roll an L to they shit. You know what I mean? And just get in the zone, and you know what I mean?
Nah, I feel you. Me too.
You shot. What's that was for Mother of Pearl? That time you shot the vid.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was during the summer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for that to drop, by the way. I had my little 1, 2 in there.
Yo, we got to get into it, man. Those you connected. You connected with the family.
Exactly. That's the home team right there. You know what I mean? V-Don, really the kid. I was with them that whole week. You know what I mean? Shooting. You know what I mean? Sessions. Etho had came through with Jay Black. You know what I mean? We was moving around, man. Moving around.
That's good. That's a good look.
So how you feeling, man? How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. You know what I mean? Just came from a session in the BX. You know what I mean? For the people that don't know me, you know what I mean? It's HOBX HOBX. You know what I mean? Harlem's finest BX General, aka you know what I mean? Mr. Third Rail. You know what I mean? A lot of shit. You know what I mean? Nobody put us on. I told my man, yo,
That's the perfect thing right now, because that's the theme right now for everybody that's self-made. You know what I mean?
Or appreciate it.
I mean, we ain't asking nobody to put us on either.
Exactly. Exactly. There you go. There you go. See, see, and I ain't have to explain that. Usually, it's already. You know, some people be asking me to explain it, but you just that was perfect. That was perfect. Perfect. I liked it. Yo, Fa. Last time I seen you, we did the interview with Willie the Kid and V Don again. But since then, you know, a lot's been going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit's been crazy. You know what I mean? I wanted to call you. I just seen that fight with Nate Robinson and Jake Paul.
Yeah. I mean, the Knicks is already on one because of him, man.
Like I ain't gonna front, man. That was a big upset, man. Like I ain't gonna lie. I seen the DraftKings thing going on that night. In my head, I was like, yo, I should get in on this because because I would have bet on Jake Paul. I would have bet on Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul underdog?
No,
in
not really.
America.
Yeah. I'm saying, like, on the internet, you know, Nate was popping mad shit. I'm talking about I'ma shock the world.
Yeah, but you know, he's an athlete. You know, and I guess a lot of people want to see Jake
Paul
lose.
Bro, this is boxing, though. You can't play boxing, my nigga. Like niggas saying all night, bro.
Yeah, that's fire.
Did you watch the fight?
I watched the fight, man. He looked like he was dead at one point, man.
Son,
shit was embarrassing.
I knew after that first one he was done. His equilibrium was off. Like, it was over for him.
One of my pet peeves is seeing people embarrass themselves. I can't stand to see somebody embarrass themselves. I'll have to leave the room. I see somebody on stage doing something, I'll be like, yo, let me just leave the room because I don't like to say he embarrassed himself. Like,
nah, he did. He did. How you feel? But how you feel about Tyson and Roy Jones? How you feel about that?
It was better than what I thought it was gonna be. Honestly, yeah.
It was classy. It was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought it was gonna be real sloppy, but I ain't gonna lie. Tyson was in shape. Roy Jones held in there longer, but he was eating a lot of joints, though. I ain't gonna lie. Poor. Yeah. He was like rib shots. I'm like, yo, what the? Mike Tyson was trying to take his head off.
Every beginning of the round, Mike came out swinging.
Yeah. But I noticed he ain't trying to hit him in the face, though.
Well, yeah, I think they had like a clause.
I must say, he really tried to hit his face.
I wouldn't even say it was. I think it was just a respect thing because, like, look how Nate Robinson got knocked out. I would have been very upset if one of them when they got knocked out. Like, y'all don't even really need to be doing that to each other right now.
Yeah.
Like,
he was trying, though.
You know what I mean?
Did you feel bad watching it a little bit?
I mean, he made 10.5. And homie made like, yo. In the pandemic, to make 10.5.
And it was entertaining. Like, shout out to Snoop Dogg. Like,
exactly.
It was very entertaining. Like, for real. Like, I want to see him commentate everything. Barbecues, family reunions. Like, everything.
Yeah.
For real.
Snoop may found a new profession right now. I ain't gonna
That's serious.
He did his thing.
That's serious. He did his thing.
What else happened on this week in Five? Because there's a lot going on.
It was a lot. It was
week. There's a lot of music that dropped.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna front. The Carter, what did he drop? The No Ceilings?
No Ceilings.
I ain't even listened to it yet. I listened. How you? Wait, hold on, Hobbs. Wait, hold on.
Listen.
Talk to me. Wait,
I only heard the freestyle that he did over the Pop Smoke shit. And if you had the
what Pop Smoke song?
Dior. He did do Dior.
You fucking joking, right?
Bro,
Dior.
And they didn't.
Lil Wayne hit? I don't even want to hit. That didn't even sound right.
Bro, that shit wasn't.
Now you gotta listen to it. I didn't listen. It wasn't bad.
Shout out to Wayne though.
Nah, it wasn't bad.
But it's like,
I don't know.
That wasn't. I wouldn't say that was a standout track though. I wouldn't say that was a standout track. I would have threw out like maybe the first joint we did over Little Baby joint. Then
I gotta listen to it.
Yeah, I gotta listen to it.
He did the Takeover beat. That was alright. That was cool. The joint with Drake was cool. You know, his son, that one surprised me. His older son, not the younger one, because it sounded like he had all his kids on different
type shit.
Freestyles, which was dope. But his older son, Cam, that one was kind of hard. He surprised me.
What?
If he wrote that,
I gotta hear it.
If he wrote that himself, that kid gonna be a problem.
I gotta listen to
it. You gotta go back and listen to it.
I'm gonna listen to it.
And then let us know what you think about it, because that one wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Willie the Kid, of course.
Yeah. That's why I ain't gonna lie. That's why I've been on the whole weekend.
What was your favorite joint on the Deutschmarks joint?
Oh, I already told him the what's it called? The Sophie Ties.
Plum on.
Yeah.
Plum on
is hard, but I think it was Sophie Ties.
I like the joint with him, Jay Black, and
that was right in the fourth
Fleet
quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
And the
That
vaccine.
was hard.
The vaccine is stupid too.
the vaccine is mean.
Yeah.
And you know it's a crazy thing because I be with you on the regular and I be hearing these songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I be around them mixing
Yeah.
shit and all that, right? And when I heard the outro, I heard the outro 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But I heard it a different way that day. I'm like, damn, that shit makes so much more sense now that I'm hearing it with all of this as the outro. I'm like, yo, shit was genius.
When you listen to that, when you were around that, like, do it inspire you to like what you do?
Hell yeah, all the time. That make me when I'm on the boards go like, yo, if I'm coming behind this, my mix gotta be on point. You know what I mean?
It makes you much sharper.
On point. You know what I mean? And that's what drives everybody. It's a good thing. You know what I mean?
You and another thing, I've been listening to you, and from what I heard, like on your page, a lot. I've been on your page. You got a lot of flows, like. You know what I mean? Like you don't
for acknowledging
like
that.
you don't just like sound there. You got a lot of flows. I was like, yo, he don't sound like I listen to one track.
Right, different. Even the joint we just played, what I said.
Yeah, like you got a lot of flows.
That's a whole different flow from Grammys.
Yo,
you know what I'm
listen
saying?
to me, B. Listen to me. I without bragging, that's my strong point. Is that I could be on a lot of different tracks and not sound out of place. You understand what I'm saying? I could do R&B joints. It's coming.
Yeah.
I could go into the LL mode and not sound out of place. I could go into the gate. The only shit I haven't really fucked with is the drill shit. Just cause like I'm not forcing myself.
Yeah, you don't be like, oh, that's cause that's the thing. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, when they come, it come. You know what I mean? It's like the joint that you looking at. And you like, you know what I mean? When she meet me halfway, you know what I mean? I you know what I mean? Get at it. But yo, I got a lot of different flows. Y'all go here on this joint on the 600 volts that's coming out this Friday, December 4th. It's more so hip hop, but there's two bouncy joints on there that I know everybody's go for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you named 600 volts?
So my studio, and you know what I mean, my whole theme is third rail, right?
Okay.
Third rail, you know, is the rail on the train that moves, that powers the train, right? The train can move, and the trains move the city. So you know, the slogan is third rail, we move the city, and third rail is 600 volts.
Fire, I like that. I like
you know
that.
what I mean, shout out to my homie, motherfucking God damn, it's gonna look bad when you say it.
But
shout out to my mans for giving me the idea. You know what I mean? Because he said, yo, I gave him some corny name. I had some like real, I ain't gonna hold you, I had some corny. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to come on an album. It's called this. He like, nah. He's like, yo, with the third rail shit, he like, yo, research how much the third rail is as far as he said, and name the shit that. Iron Sheik. It's been a long day for me, Iron Sheik. Sorry, but shout out to Iron Sheik, you know what I mean? For giving me the idea.
And you from Harlem, of course, right?
Yes, sir.
So who's I always like I never been around, like I've been around Harlem people, but I never interviewed somebody from Harlem.
Harlem's a legendary place.
And so like, I want to know who is your top 5 Harlem rappers like coming up, like who you
top 5 Harlem rappers, of course, Big L.
Okay.
Of course, Cameron. I gotta throw Jewels in there. I gotta throw. I ain't even go front, yo. Black Rob back in the day used to do it for me.
Wow. I ain't gonna forget a good album. Yo, Black Rob make good music.
Yeah, I'm like that with G Dep.
G Dep too. He had a great album. Child of the Ghetto. I still listen to that.
That whole album, bro.
That beat, right? That's like one of my favorite all-time beats. Even Cam had to go over that.
I still listen to Child of the Ghetto.
You know what I mean?
That's good. So what like? Cause I know growing up in Harlem, you've seen a lot of shit. So like, what's some of the things that kind of inspired you to go the musical route that you've seen as a kid? Cause you know what I mean, the Dipset era is the, you know what I'm saying, then Vado, then the you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like, how was it like growing up seeing a whole bunch of things as far as street and musically?
Okay, so in Harlem, you know, we had our gangsters, and then in Harlem we had our dancers.
See? Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Harlem got a whole another section for the dance. You know what I mean? And in Harlem, you know it's about being fly.
Yeah.
You know how we do. You know, so it's like if you represent Harlem, you gotta be a fly motherfucker, or you know, or Harlem not even go vouch for you. You know what I mean? And fly on some like you your own fly. I don't believe in the fly that
innovative fly, not the mannequin fly.
Exactly. That you gotta be incorporated with this and that. Nah, fly mean like yo, you did your own thing, and yo, that's fly. You know what I mean? But in Harlem, man, you know, growing up, it was a lot of shit going on in Harlem. You know what I mean? I'm born in Harlem Hospital. I was born in the shelter, 143rd, right next to the danger zone.
Wow.
You know what I mean? From there up to Sugar Hill, 152nd, St. Nicholas, 48th, St. Nicholas. You know what I mean? So I know a lot of gangsters trapping out the hoopty. You know what I mean? 125th Street. You know what I mean? I get all the and Willie. Not to go back to my people. Shout out to my nigga Willie the Kid. And in one of the songs, he says, "Yo, a great leader is a good listener."
Yeah, I remember that.
Know?
Yeah.
I come from a family of 9. You know what I mean? I got 5 older brothers.
Wow,
that's crazy.
5 older brothers, like not like they 2 years older than me, like old enough to be my pops damn near. You know what I mean? So those are my older brothers, but almost like my father figures, but my OGs. My OGs didn't come from the streets. My OGs come from my family.
That's dope.
You know what I mean?
That's
I
dope.
didn't have to be in the gang because the people that's really rising for me, the niggas that I could really depend on, are those people without a shadow of a doubt. You know
that's
what I mean?
fine.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
You know what I mean? It's my story.
Damn, I'm the only child,
That's
man.
fine. So what you seen musically though? I'm pretty sure you seen shit like as it's going on.
Musically, I seen Cam and fucking Santana every day going to Burbank State Park on 145th Street and Riverside Avenue going to Broadway. They was on 145th. They made that remix with motherfucking Master P because they was on 145th Street every day selling shirts. That was one of my hustles. You know what I mean? On 25th, everybody on. You know what I mean? We merchandise. You know what I mean? But I got a cousin that's a part of Dipset. I remember I used to go past Cam. My brother used to tell me I was doing good in school.
Yeah.
Yo, give me, you know what I mean? Give me
crazy.
$20 and shit.
I was like, cause like we from Queens, you feel me? And you know what I mean? The G-Unit era, the energy, the whole aura of your life around that time is like those was moments. Yeah. You know what I mean? So how was it in Harlem? Cause I feel sure Dipset. You know what I'm saying? That was around the same time.
Like I could tell you, like we had Jamaica Ave. Like when 50 dropped on when they dropped the G-Unit mixtape on the Ave that day. Yeah. Like they playing it on all the stores on that
just
block.
The aura, just the whole aura.
And you just
how people dress, everything.
You got the tees, the long tees, and all that baggy jeans.
Those were we talking about the flight jacket white tee days.
Yeah.
Your white tee didn't have to have a logo. It was just the crispy white tee.
Do-rag to match.
Exactly. You know what I mean? That's when you had the either the black flight jacket with the orange inside or the other shit.
But hold on. But before we get into it though, but I just want to know because this is good.
I'm listening.
You know, Dipset they had a lot of influence in Queens too though, like with the pink tees and all that.
Bandanas.
Was it like that out there as well? Like for like the unit, was it like that out there?
Blue Yankee fitted. G-Unit sneakers. Yo, Banks is one of my favorite rappers.
Okay.
See, I mean,
that's my man.
That's
my man. That's one of my favorite rappers. I know Banks shit by heart. That's one of my top 5. Between Jadakiss, Styles P is Banks right after
you
that.
Got a good list.
Yeah. Facts.
But that's dope though because you don't sound like your inspiration. I would never have thought that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
that's what you would have thought.
You got different flows, so I would have thought Harlem, being that you're from Harlem. But to me, I think you listen to Smoke DZA.
I listen to Smoke. I know a good amount of Smoke DZA shit. You know
so
what I mean?
you give me more of like underground, but in my own. You know what I mean? I'm doing
own
my
style.
Own style.
Yeah.
So I would have never thought you would have. You know what I mean? Told me like Banks is my favorite rapper. You know what I mean? Because you don't sound.
Rappers,
That's
Queens.
dope. Yeah, and Queens too. You know that's a big thing. The Queens and Harlem, man.
Yeah. Because people say, you know what I mean? They be alike. You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, Queens is cool, man. You know, like Queens ain't Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta like middle attitude around it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's Queens. You know?
That's fire. So the 600 volts. How long took you to do this project?
I'm gonna say like 2 months, like 2 months altogether between just the producers that I'm working with, just getting in the groove and you know, creating new beats and sending them to me, and you know what I mean. Just even me meeting people. Streeter G, I met through V Don. D Polo is a person that's all these mixes and shit that like, you hearing through all V Don shit.
Yeah, like he's a beast, boy.
Shout out to D Polo.
You
know what I mean? He's a producer too, and he's nice. You know what I mean? Him and V Don is like Ryu and Ken with that shit. In my opinion,
for real.
Everybody go see, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, so between D Polo sending me shit, I got 2 joints on there with V Don, 3 joints with Polo. I think altogether it's like 8 tracks. 2 joints with my dude Streeter, and 1 with my joint, one of my man's La Chalet. And between that, you know, them sending me beats and me just kind of like compiling the group of music that I had that sounded in the same range. You know what I mean? It came together. You know.
Okay, that's fire.
Look, yo, I want to take it. We all over the place, man. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's how we do. We don't do shit the typical way, man. But yo, I want to talk about music, man. I want to go back into music shit that just dropped too. Jim Jones, you call him. Well, Harlem.
Yeah, I gotta get to that, man.
Yeah.
The El Chapo, right?
The El Chapo Deluxe.
I gotta listen to that. I fucks with
that's
Jim.
just like a whole new mixtape.
It's a whole, also it's all new tracks.
Damn near like but he kept the ones that we know, that ones that was hard, but he dropped like a whole new mixtape. Now, to me, this is what I be saying. I feel like Jim Jones today is the leader of Dipset today. Look,
it's
I can't say that.
It's like, is there even a leader?
Because look. Only reason I say that, I really feel he hold it down more today. Cam, I know Cam dropped recently, but the last 3 projects Jim dropped, I mean, it's fire. I'm not going.
But the last 3 Cam joints been fire too.
Yeah, but it hasn't been more. Jimmy's been more consistent. He's been
yeah.
very more consistent.
What makes you say that? Cause they drop at the same pace. What makes you say that?
No.
They do. Cause El Chapo came out. El Chapo came out, right?
Okay.
What was before that?
The
Harlem.
Which one?
Just talking about Jim before that one, cause it was like last winter. He dropped every winter.
It wasn't the Wasted Talent joint, because that was the first. I think that was the first one I felt that.
We're gonna see, but
dropped the
Purple
second
Haze
one.
2 was fire.
Yeah.
Purple Haze 2 was fire. The program was fire.
Listen to me though, Jim Jones. I feel he keeps it more to the concrete of Harlem
type shit.
You feel me? Whereas with Cam, he's more.
Cam is
Cam.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm not taking nothing away from Cam.
He had The Kitchen, Wasted Talent, and El Chapo, all 2 years apart. You know what I'm saying? And they all was fire.
Listen,
so don't shit on Cam.
We're not shitting on Cam.
Look, we saying like.
But as far as the progress, I feel Jimmy got better over the years.
He did. I ain't gonna lie. But I ain't gonna lie. We gotta give a lot of credit to Heatmakers. Heatmakers been lacing ever since they've been fucking with each other.
But see, I always feel like that's great. And see, like Willie and V Don, beautiful match. You know what I'm saying? Or even throughout to V Don, I said, yo, you should do something with Dave East. I said, I think that would be a beautiful match because I don't feel Dave
East needs it. V Don.
I think that would be a beautiful match because what he's been doing to me and really, you know what I mean, been hitting to me. Yeah, and I like Dave East, but
I feel like it's not hitting because maybe not hitting for us or maybe some people, but he's not to me reaching his full potential that he can.
That's it. And
you know what I mean?
Gotta respect that.
But sometimes I feel like, the perfect beat, the perfect production would make, you know what I mean? It makes it ill. It brings it out. You know what I mean? So sometimes I like
it's
that.
Some type of sense of direction too, though. You know what I mean? Because like, you gotta, people gotta know you for something. You when you want to get in a certain zone, you go to a certain artist for the zone. You know what I mean? I always think about music like location. You know what I mean? Okay. Like, where am I going to be at when I'm listening to this? For a certain song, you're not going to be here listening to it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's where, if you want to be, in this day and age, a hit, in this day and age, has to be in a club. Before, you know, in 1994, 1996, something Mobb Deep put
shit,
out
man.
is a hit.
Yeah.
Ain't no
You know?
clubs, man. The club, you know what I mean? Right now, we in a pandemic.
Yeah, I feel like
So what do
right
we-
now, I feel like the playing field is leveled for
They
everybody.
partying down south.
How do you feel?
Oh yeah, Atlanta, they just live there.
How do you feel right now? Like, how do you feel like with because it's a pandemic? We like you about to drop Friday. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel with the climate going on? Like, how do you move around?
I feel good. I feel good about everything, just because, like, you know, at the end of the day, this shit is like, it's like natural selection. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta adapt with the times, and you know, and anytime a new adaptation is being put in the game, it's up to you to stay in it with it. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, the pandemic, the corona, whatever, man, drop. Do what you do. At the end of the day, if you're making music, make music.
That's a fact.
If that's what you're good at, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Yeah, so Fox, I know you do a lot of videos, you do a lot of fire joints. What are you involved in right now on the filming side?
On the filming side, I've been shooting for everybody, man. I shot a couple joints for Willie. I shoot joints all throughout my, you know what I mean? All throughout my hood. Shout out to my man Def Soldier. Shout out to everybody that comes to the studio.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, my father was a playwright, right? So like this
dope.
shit is in my blood.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Like my
dope.
father done work with Morgan Freeman. My father done work with Danny Glover. You know what I mean? Like, so this shit is in my blood. I wouldn't even cheat myself and not even, you know what I mean, dive into that because I'm supposed to be a rapper. You know
So
what I mean?
how was that? Like, I gotta pause that right there. Your pops was
threw out mad
like
names.
that's something like
Yeah.
wow. Like, how was like that growing up and your pops?
So, you know, my pops was an artist also. Like nice. Nice, like own style, nasty. Two of my brothers out of the five are artists too. You know what I mean? And they nice. So I grew up in the artistic family. You know what I mean? So I always had a lot of ideas. My pops is way older. My pops is probably old enough to be your father's father. My pops was born in 1937. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So
That's
you know what I mean? Like I was just at my girl crib the other day. I'm talking to her parents. I'm telling her parents, yo, we was raised by the same generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They looking at me like I want to say no, but yo, yeah. You know what I mean? My pops done told me stories from the old gangsters, from like, you know, the Bumpy Johnson days.
Yeah.
Like he was there.
Wow.
You know how niggas is telling it?
Yeah.
Like he was there. You know what I mean? So I'm getting that Harlem. I'm getting that Bronx. You know what I mean? All the way. I knew the lies before they was lies.
The old Harlem.
You know what I mean? I knew everything. I've been in the politics since I was fucking 5, 6 years old. You know what I mean? And I'm saying all this because that's the shit that my father put into his, you know, in his work. You know, the politics, the Harlem, everything going on. You know?
Harlem should be its own state, man. I always said that. Like,
Yo.
my experience in Harlem is always great. Like, always.
Yeah,
like,
Harlem is changing though, man.
Yeah.
Harlem is
Getting
changing.
gentrified.
you think it changed for the worse?
It's I'm gonna say it's equal because, you know, at the end of the day, I just believe in fate. And my thing is just like, yo, if something is meant to happen, it's gonna happen. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen.
Right. Feel you.
The story only go one way. You know what I mean? Like you could say it could have went one way, but it only actually went one way. So,
Right.
you know.
But look, but you said your brothers are also artists as well, right?
Yeah, as far
Two
as
of
like drawing artists.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Drawers. Wow.
Yeah, like if I show you some artwork, it'll blow you away.
Wow.
Get out of here.
One of my brothers passed away. God rest his soul.
rest
You
his
know
soul.
what I mean?
Please.
Been 20 years. I told somebody that shit the other day. That shit sounded weird for me to say. 20 years from my brother, but yeah, dead nice.
Wow.
Dead nice. And that's my OGs. Those are my real OGs. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's who I hit the block with, who I got money with. That's
Yeah.
who put me in the position that I'm in today.
Yeah.
Where I have my own apartment, own car, I'm
Yeah.
moving around.
That's good,
you know what
man.
I mean?
That's
Like,
dope,
you know what I mean?
man.
And
Right.
and funny shit is, you know, my brothers, they like older versions of me. So, you know,
Yeah.
they say funny shit to me, like, you know, like shit that they used to tell me, like when I was young. I go, wow, you actually did say that. I know you was being cocky about
Yeah.
it, but you did say that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
20 years ago and shit.
Man, that's
Any
dope.
sisters?
I got a twin sister.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're a twin.
I'm a twin.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I'm a whole
crazy.
twin. I think that's where my balance comes with the joints. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the joints, man. Yo, finally talk about joints in a minute, man.
Yeah. We got
Let's go on to the joints, man. How the joints treating you, Hobbs, man?
Joints treating me good right now, man. You know, during the pandemic, I've been, you know.
Yeah, you gotta.
I'm getting
gotta
everywhere
be safe,
quicker.
though. You gotta be
Yeah.
safe too. Yo, all right. So we on the joints. You've been doing videos and all that. Have you ever? What's with the groupie love? How's the groupie love? Like,
Groupie love.
I'm gonna keep it stacked, man. The groupie love is wonderful, just because you know that's how it's supposed to go. You know, if you were here for me,
I say all the time,
here
man.
for me.
The groupies is for motivation, man.
Exactly.
That's for motivation, because nigga, honestly, and chicks don't understand that. We really don't give a fuck about them. We don't, but it's good for motivation. It's good for our confidence. It's good for everything else that's gonna keep us going. You know what I mean? Because we just want that. Cause nobody, of course, we want to make sure feel like you lit. You know what I mean? Like,
course,
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
on the set, what's the what chick? Have you ever seen a chick done the most?
Done the most, meaning like in what?
Like trying to do the most, as far as like trying to like.
getting involved and get shit like nigga. Oh, who this bitch like and get pictures? Huh, nigga? Huh,
Yo,
nigga?
You know what's so funny to me? Like, I be fake like calling myself the Godfather and shit.
Yo, talk your shit,
Right?
man. You ain't on nobody put
Yo,
us on.
I'm
Let 'em talk
keeping
about
it
it.
stacked. I'm an analogy dude. I'm the person that's like the master with analogies. You know what I mean? I can give you that analogy. You go like, damn, that shit is a mirror match. You know what I mean? And the other day, you know what I mean? My shorty was, you know, she was tripping. She was talking about some shit, you know, oh, well, this joint, that joint. I said, yo, listen, what's your favorite ice cream? Right? What's your favorite ice cream, right? She answered, you know. I said, well, how do you know that's your favorite ice cream? Because you had this ice cream, that ice cream, that ice cream, this ice cream to know that that's your favorite. So you gotta have all the ice
man.
creams
Yeah.
That was
to know what's
That
your
was slick.
favorite ice
Yo,
cream.
that was hard. That
Me.
was hard.
This
That
is
was
what I
hard
do.
because that's true.
600 volts.
That's true. 600 volts, December 4th. That's hard.
Nah,
That's hard, man.
I'm gonna use that. I'm definitely gonna use that. Definitely.
Nah, that was hard.
I can-
man.
Yo, listen, this is you know what I mean? The simple mathematics. I know how it go.
That's cool. So at what age you knew that you wanted to be a rapper?
Yeah.
Yo, that's the weird shit about this rapping shit, right? It's like I can't really say at any age I was like, yo, I'm gonna be a rapper. It was just kind of like, you know, I'm from Harlem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We like rapping is like shit talking to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I've been a shit talker all my life.
Yeah. Harlem.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's this
Harlem niggas talk shit.
This is second nature. You know what I mean? I got rhymes. I could spit a rhyme I wrote in the 5th grade. But at that time I wasn't like I'm gonna be a rapper. You know what I mean? It just kind of came. You know what I mean? I went to high school in the Bronx. After the Bronx, I went to college for a year out in Maryland. Shout out to the DMV.
What college you went to?
University of Maryland, Eastern Shore.
Eastern Shore. Yo, that's crazy, bro.
You went to
I
Eastern
got mad family on there, and I used to do my thing on that campus. You feel
Word?
me? Snow Hill.
I've seen this
Snow,
nigga before,
probably Snow
bro.
Hill.
I've seen each
Snow
other.
Hill, Maryland. Yeah. What?
Yo,
I
bro.
love-
Princess Anne,
Princess
Maryland.
Anne, baby.
Yo, shout out
Yeah.
to the DMV. Shout out to the University of Maryland.
Eastern Shore is great. It's great.
might be
A
Eskimo
lot of
brothers.
Ethiopians. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
a lot of I love Maryland joints,
Yeah.
man. You know what
I've never
mean?
been out there. I never been out there.
Ah,
And the
man.
college atmosphere over there is cool. I went to a 2 Chainz concert out there, bro, for homecoming weekend one year, a couple years ago.
You went to the University of Maryland Eastern Shore?
No, I didn't go, but
Oh, okay,
I used
okay.
to do my. Niggas
okay.
thought I went there. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying?
He was up there.
And my family live in that town down south.
Yo, bro.
My grandfather's one of the biggest
I
preachers out
swear
there.
I seen this nigga somewhere.
You probably
bro.
tried it. 'Cause I was on that
probably-
campus, bro. I was what?
That shit was lit out
That was
there.
it was awesome
And the
out
shit
there, bro.
about college, I ended up getting kicked out that shit in like a year. Some shit with the cops.
That's
back
one
to
thing.
the
The
city.
police didn't play around there, bro.
Niggas gave me tickets for jaywalking.
Weed.
What?
What?
For jaywalking out there?
I
Go
swear to
hard?
God.
Let
I
it
was
be weed
walking.
be out. Let them find some weed, nigga.
I mean, for jaywalking, I could imagine what they're doing for weed.
Now listen, the shit is out there. We was out there hustling, doing everything that you know what I mean we should be doing. But it's like, yo, how is a nigga supposed to focus and you got a 1 to 5 man to woman ratio, and you give a nigga's own apartment at 19, 18.
You bugging out. Oh, you bugging out. You bugging out.
Man.
Feel me?
Best years of your life.
Ah, man. I still, you know what I mean? Those are good times. Great times.
Great times.
Damn. College life.
But back to the question. I know I've been
It'd be like that.
rapping.
That's how it goes.
The rapping, you know, out there is like I was the representation of New York out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Nigga
it's
love
like,
that shit.
So you know what I mean? Yeah, they love us. You know what
Love
I mean?
us,
You know,
boy.
you know the memes. You know the memes. They like saying it again. They say it in the accents.
Yeah.
That shit is real. You know what I mean? You get pussy just off your accent.
Just off your accent. Just walk through the room. You know what a Yankee hat on. You straight, brother. That's why. But on a lot of these campuses, and I want to hear the answer too. But it'd be fake New York niggas on the campus. Like it would be
Need a fake New
It'd
York
be
nigga.
fake New York
Fake
niggas.
New York
Like
niggas,
it'd be a nigga
bro.
from Idaho, whatever, will watch BT or whatever he do in life, and pick up a New York persona and go to college and be
Got
like
his Yankee footed.
that, and be like, yo, I'm from New York. But then in real New York, I'm like, yo, you know him?
Like, yo,
It's
wait,
where we know each other in New York. It's where everybody know everybody.
What train? Nigga be like, yeah, the subway.
Yeah.
You be like,
I went to a couple fake New York
Word,
niggas.
Get
Maryland,
the fuck outta here. I never knew
Kentucky, Eastern. Oh, bruh.
I never knew they do that. I never
Fake
knew
New
they
York
do
niggas.
that.
That's why I said we the most hated niggas in this country, bruh.
Now I came back after I got kicked out of that shit. I really needed to be back because I mean my family just needed me.
Yeah.
As far as like you know how money shit be
Right.
in New York certain years. So you know what I mean. It was a lot of money that we had to get up, and you know what I mean. It's like I felt like I was like kind of like not abandoning my family,
Yeah.
but as far as my brothers and shit that was going on, I was like nah, I kind of just need to be in New York. You know what I mean. So from there, you know, trapping out the hoopty, I was selling music in Harlem. You know what I mean, like literally, like
Yeah.
music, like
Tapes and
the
all that.
shot lights. You know what I mean, the whispers, and I was putting together my own
okay.
mixtapes too, and I was selling it for the
That's
cheap.
crazy.
You know
That's
what I mean?
crazy. That's ill.
And we, you know, we made a living, like 3 livings off of it. If you want to do the math, you know what I mean?
That's dope.
We got money. One of my projects is called Trapping Out the Hoopty.
Yeah,
because of,
yeah.
you know what I mean. But because of that time period, and then from there, I started fucking with the music. I had a fucking little, you know how you get your little start offs. I had a fucking closet with some padding up, and I was charging niggas $10 an hour. I was rapping, but my brother was like, "Yo, you know, whatever you go do, that shit gotta be making money."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For us to legitimately support it as, you know what I mean? These niggas like the mob a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta, you know what I mean? Shit gotta be making money. So, and I'm smart, and I take, you know what I mean, pride in my intelligence. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
good,
did everything niggas done did with everything else, but my nigga, I take pride in
dope.
in what's up there. You know what I mean? So from there, my brother was like, yo, one time we went to like Smash Studios. You know, one of them
You
shits
took me back with that one.
spent like $1,500 for. My brother was like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing, B?
Yeah.
He's like, for that amount, yo, you could have just bought all the equipment, and the next $1,500, that's what I did. Picked up the equipment, you know what I mean? Started, you know what I mean, recording everybody that I know for $10 an hour. And we used to call that place the Hot Box because it was so motherfucking hot in there. We was it's a 2-floor building, and the motherfucking the roof is black, and we getting the sun all day. That shit get hot like no other. And the people that came and had they gallon of water and they ice and fucked with me for that $10 an hour inspired me to make what you seen when you came to Third Rail. But I'm like, you know what? These niggas is really fucking with me. A lot of motherfuckers are
AC and all
coming
that shit now, baby.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a whole different world, but that's what really inspired me. You know what I mean? And from Third Rail, I launched a label. I had my man, shout out to LZ Corner.
Okay.
Shout out to my man DZ. Shout out to Eli Charged Up. You know what I mean? We started releasing shit one by one. You know what I mean? Just and got the movement popping.
That's fine.
So you say you engineer as well. So you engineered your own project.
Engineering my own project, mastering it
All
as we
that.
speak.
That's crazy. That's dope because
Yeah.
you get to hear it, and when engineering is very important.
Very important.
They don't get a lot of. Let's talk about that. How you feel about the engineers? Like, do they get the credit as like they supposed to? Because the engineer is very important to.
The engineers
man.
don't get the credit that they supposed to, because you got to realize that the engineer is the make or break. And if whatever your vision is or sound is with your music, the engineer is the person that's supposed to execute that. And if he doesn't execute that the way it's supposed to, then it doesn't get heard the way it's supposed to, and that could be, you know what I mean, either here or there. So, you know, and engineering is a science. You know what I mean? That shit is not and it's a feeling. It's an art, you know what I mean? Because once you learn the science, nobody could really tell you what you could do on the artistic side of it. As long as that shit is hitting right, you know what I mean? You your own man in that shit. You know what I mean? And being able to engineer my own shit is good because, you know, I look back at a lot of my old projects with other people engineered. I'm like, yeah, they ain't really put that sauce
like how you
that I'm gonna put on it. You know
but I was gonna ask you that. Let me ask you that. Like, you ever engineered somebody else's work?
All the time.
And did you feel like, I'm gonna just do this right now?
Let me just get this bread. Let me get this bread. Let me get this money.
Like,
I'm gonna keep it a stack. I take it. I'm an energy matcher, like to the T. Like, so as serious as the person is taking it is as serious as I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? Like, you know. So it's like, and don't get it twisted. I'm gonna give you something very quality. You know what I mean? But just being honest. If we want to be honest, yo, as serious as you taking it is as serious as I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean?
no names. You don't have to. But you ever you ever in the city
Yo.
talk about it like that goes.
Yo, listen to me. There's been projects I engineered that I go, yo, how did I get through that? Or did I charge enough money for that? Because like, yo, it was shit that I had to engineer in my headphones because I couldn't even play it out loud.
Wow.
Damn, I know
bad.
that's bad. Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
That bad.
Niggas be trash.
So it takes a lot to be an engineer, B. Real talk.
Peoples don't be real with their peoples, man.
For real. Like
People don't be real with their peoples.
Niggas
They
be
don't-
in the studio. Yo, that shit is
It's
hot.
hot,
Shine.
But look, this is the thing, right? Like, take it from a hustling standpoint. If you got some, I ain't gonna say you got garbage, but you don't got the highest grade, and niggas is just, you got just, you know what I mean, in the middle, and niggas is buying it. You just go let them keep buying it.
Yeah.
The nigga that's coming through that's spending that $500,000, you not really trying to deter him from spending that.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, it's a hustle. So it's like, yo, bro, if this is what you want to do, yo, take it like anything else. Because you gotta realize, everybody that comes to the studio is not serious about music.
Right.
Don't even
be
psych
just a
yourself
hobby.
out.
What's the percentage you say?
A lot of niggas do this shit for the gram, bro.
I would say 60-40. 40 being the serious. But the other 60 is like, it's a hobby, and I'm not mad at you. The same way somebody plays video games, the same way niggas go and play basketball or do whatever else you do as a hobby, people make music as a hobby. You know what I mean? And you gotta spend money to make music, and it's cool with it. But as far as like the people releasing music and trying to put a video to it and really trying to like market, like, you know what I mean? Everybody's not even thinking about all that. You know what I mean?
At what point you decide to take it serious? Then it's not a hobby. When did you make it serious for you?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a stack. As soon as I started, I made it serious because like I'm just like a person. I got like a winning attitude, man. Like, it's like if I'm gonna be in something, I gotta be in it to win it. You know what I mean? Like, and at the end of the day, like I said, the winning really came from just me hustling with the shit and making money off the shit. Because if I wasn't making money off the shit, I wouldn't still be in the shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I mean, I couldn't be making $0 off of rap right now and be making rap being here. You know what I mean? Like, what sense would it make? Because that's when, you know, especially in a time right now where, you know, everybody's a rapper, you know, especially in a time where, like, you know, honestly, I'm a rapper because I rap and I make music, but I would be offended if somebody just called me a rapper.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
And I don't like, I don't like titling, like when we talk to people, I don't like titling them as a rapper. I like to call him an artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, because this is art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't like to just call you a rapper. Yeah, because
especially when a motherfucker could wake up tomorrow and say, I'm gonna start rapping, and now he's in the same boat as me. Like, nah, I really do this. You know what I mean? And with all the other shit that I do, like the Word in My Set video that you go to see Friday, you know what I mean? Directed by me, edited by me.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Soulja Boy shit.
That's dope. Word.
Real talk,
Engineer.
you know, and for
Video.
anybody that's watching this, especially like the youngest, I just came from a session with my youngest. Shout out Zay Banks. Shout out J38. You know what I mean? Little Whoopty family. You know what I mean?
All right.
And they just came from the studio. They be like, "Yo, big bro, you got it good, bro. You got this. You got the stool. You got the cam." I'm like, "Yo,
You have no idea.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, I know. I know how you feel. 'Cause I'm like, yo, I have no idea what it takes. Seriously, it'd be like, yo. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I look at my messages. I'd be like, oh god damn, I ain't even roll over yet, and there's so much shit. But you know what I mean? It's a blessing though. It's a blessing.
You gotta go on.
Yeah, man. And shit costs money, man. Like, you know.
Definitely costs money.
Slept on the floor for that studio. You know, anybody watching this, I slept on the floor for that studio, and I'm proud to say it. You know, and that's a sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice comes with this shit. Everybody don't see it, you know, but when you get to that standpoint that you see people at, don't just think like, yo, that shit came overnight. You know what I mean? I told my little man, it's like, yo, you see this computer that it's 3 bands. You know, and some people might say it's only 3.
Yeah.
But yo, bro, that 3 bands got to come from somewhere. You know, you gotta, you know what I mean? That could have been I tell people, my studio is my Rolex. My studio is my BMW.
I like
You know what I mean? That's what I spent 60,000 on.
You know, you're different from, and that's the thing. When I heard you in Harlem, you don't give me Harlem though. I don't know why.
I'm my own person, bro. I might
Like you don't give me the Harlem vibe. Like you dope.
Harlem niggas
like,
talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, like you seem mad cool, like mad.
You're not as braggadocious.
Braggadocious and all that. And
I mean, yo, this is the thing, right? I be thinking, like, when I came here today, like, just to keep it a stack with y'all, I was like, yo, do I stay humble today, or do I, you know what I mean? Or do I go?
Oh, so you go Harlem? Oh, you got the Harlem in you.
You got the Harlem.
You got the Harlem. All right.
See, me right now, I'm at the point in my career right now where, like, my work is gonna go Harlem for me. You know what I mean? When I'm on this mic, you gonna hear me talk and all that, but I'm gonna let the work do more of that, and let the words follow up with the work, rather than the you know what I mean? Because, you know what I mean? Anybody that knows me, you know what I mean, they'll tell you, you know what I mean? You know the difference between cocky and confident. And anybody knows me, they'll tell you, yo, I never change. You can speak to my girlfriend from when I was 13 years old. She'll tell me to this day, 15 years later, yo, you've never changed. Like I told people I don't change, I improve. You know what I mean? But as far as the Harlem shit, man, you know, shout out to St. Nicholas, St. Nick Villains. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really from Harlem. You know what I mean? And that'll come when you see me somewhere. You know what I mean? How I'm moving and all that. But you know what I mean?
How you feel like what's the state of Harlem right now as far as rap?
I mean, Harlem. I feel like
you had your eras. You had your Big L era. Then you had the Dipset era.
Oh no.
You had the Mace. I was about to say that.
Mace.
And all that.
Yeah.
But over the last 10 years, it's been kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of slow.
It's not kind of slow, but ain't no certified.
We ain't have a summer.
Ain't no presence how it used to.
We ain't have a summer. You see how Pop Smoke had a summer? Rest in peace, Pop Smoke. See how Pop Up, like, a record got played the whole, it took over the year. You know what I mean? Nobody from Harlem has really.
Ferg.
But what joint, though? What joint you said did
and
that?
Work came out in the winter.
Oh, that came out in the winter?
Work came out in the winter.
I went to joint with Nikki. What joint was that?
Yeah,
see
but
how
that,
you
I don't remember the name, but I know the song.
But that wasn't harder than Work. Work is the hardest joint.
What year was that, bro? It's 2020.
That's why I don't lie.
Work. Which one, the joint with Nikki?
No, I'm talking about the Work joint.
Work
that
came
was
out
like, what's that,
15, 16?
14, 15.
14?
We're talking about like 5 years.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, Harlem right now.
But I know as far I get what you're saying, like the impact.
Harlem's up for grabs right now. It's up for grabs.
Yo.
You got, as far as mainstream, East is the face right now.
For the last. Nah, he right.
He's the face?
Who?
He's
who
the
else
face.
Who? East? Who else?
Shout out to Nick Buck.
From the Bronx.
Nick Buck, I'm saying.
Shout out to Nick Buck. Shout out to their whole team.
Well, Nino's.
Yo, you know what? Yo, see,
that's what I'm trying to say.
I like Nino Brown.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, y'all presence right now is other niggas, and like I said, Brooklyn right now, it got mainstream niggas that's coming. Fabio, pop. Niggas is popping.
Yeah.
Harlem right now, East is the last one that
Yo,
got through
where's
them
my
cracks.
set? Where's my set? I'm coming for that. I'm coming for that because at the end of the day,
Wide open.
these, a lot of people had time to make these hits, and right now I'm hustling. I'm in Jersey. I'm moving around this. I'm doing this and this and that. The day that I'm able to, I could just worry about
Lock
music.
in.
I don't see how niggas be coming out what they come out with if you just worried about music. You know what I mean?
What about Vado? How you feel about Vado? Vado had a summer.
He had a summer, but I feel
What? Hey
okay.
Muma, hey Muma.
Yeah, hey, Muma, but the joint with DJ Dramas.
Yeah, but I feel like his peak passed already.
Well, yeah, his peak pass. I feel like his peak pass as well.
I feel like he dropped the ball. To be honest, I feel like he dropped the ball.
I think
feel
him
like
and Dave East need to get together.
Nah, I don't.
They did that.
They
like
did.
10
They
times
need
already.
to put it, but they need to make it official. They just did.
And but they got to make sense. It can't be just raps. Raps. Everybody can rap. Everybody can rap, nigga.
Yo, on some G shit. I might be saying too much, right? But word to my set, fire song, but it's a jingle.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta make a hit is a jingle.
That's exactly what
these niggas not making jingles.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Just rapping.
They rapping. And it's cool. It's fire. Shout out to Vado, most hated. Shout
I
out
like
to
how you
Davies.
think. I like how you said that. That's
But
true.
you gotta have that record that when they got a cup in his hand and a blunt lit.
Yeah.
Where
That's
my
a fact.
set? We can check someone neck. Watch out. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I haven't really in the.
But it's not. Yours is not annoying. Like you know how you have those that's annoying. Like you got the Meg Thee Stallion. To me, I love Meg, but that her new shit, that body shit.
I just
It's
told
annoying.
my girl that.
Yeah.
But it's gonna.
they not
But it's
giving
gonna.
her
You're gonna
credit,
keep.
though,
You're gonna because you're gonna keep hearing it. But it's annoying though. But it's like it's like an annoying jingle.
Shout to
me.
Meg Thee
All
Stallion.
but you understand, this is like her. That's why I get mad when niggas say when all the awards she been winning, they be like she don't deserve it. How? She been jingling on the radio for a year straight, period. With hits, different hits. Who else has? Nobody else has, nigga. She been the most consistent over the last year. Like, let's talk fast.
No, she been working.
Like-
The joint I like on the album, some shit called "What's New."
Yeah, what's new? I like what's new.
That shit is fire. I was listening
another
to
joint too that's on there.
105.1 one morning, and they played like 5 straight tracks from my album, and that's the one that stood out to me. The body shit, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, niggas is grown
But I
ass
get
men.
them. But I get it.
When you in a club,
That's what I'm saying.
you gonna love the song.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I
It's
mean?
one of those annoying, but it's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? It's one of those annoying, singles
Yeah.
because it's a single as well. So it's one of those annoying singles. Yours to me, that's not one of those annoying joints.
Gotcha.
That's one of those. You know what I'm saying? You could play that. I don't have a
Yeah,
problem.
right.
That's gonna come on. That's gonna
Exactly.
Come on. Pop Smoke. He had a couple songs to me. I'm not the biggest Pop Smoke fan.
You know,
but
the reason I like
he had
Pop-
some songs that I was like, I could
Rest in
get
peace.
with. I don't
But
mind it.
but we love, but maybe not you, but I'm saying that a lot. We gravitate him because he was original.
I like Pop Smoke because like he just said, original.
He was original. He
was
came.
original.
He created his own wave. You feel me? And
He
everybody
didn't
followed.
sound like nobody
He didn't
else.
sound
He
nobody.
didn't sound like
bruh.
nobody else.
Only person, and like I said, Fifth. He had that fifth.
And he
Fifth.
baby fifth. I don't give a fuck what nobody
That's
say.
serious.
Baby
And not even
fifth.
on, it wasn't even on purpose.
Yeah,
It's how
yeah,
his
it's just
mannerisms
natural.
was.
Aura, yeah, it's aura.
It was
Naturally.
like, yo, son. It's
Naturally,
crazy, bruh.
naturally. I was just listening to the joint that he did with French Montana, and the way he came up, I'm a double
Son,
G.
I saw like, he was nice, bro.
Yeah, he had
was really
time.
nice,
and
son.
Son was young too, man. You know what I mean? So
Too young.
It's crazy to see, like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers not in the game.
For real, cause he
Right.
was nice, son. Like that serious. Like
I gotta go. I haven't really got into him like that.
I'm telling you,
Listen to the album. Album's not bad. I wouldn't sit here and trash it, and not because he's not here, but it was
They
a
work
good,
what
it
they
was a
have.
decent album.
You gotta realize
Decent
that
album, but
these
that's not
niggas is
for
still,
me. Yeah.
They still minors.
Yeah, it's not for me. It's not for
Like
me.
these, like, listen, I'm 28, right? I got a nephew that's 18, 19. I've been an uncle since I was 1. You know what I mean? So it's like,
okay.
if a nigga closer to my nephew age, like, yo, you little bro all the way. I Pop Smoke, you know what I mean? God rest his soul, I'm not coming at him. He a little bro to me. You 21, you 20. I'm 28. I got close to a decade.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
And he moved,
but he did move like an older nigga.
That's what, not even that. Not saying
I ain't
older
think he was
nigga.
21.
He moved with respect. These young niggas his age don't move like how he was moving. He paid homage to everybody, not like as like, oh, he's big bro. No,
No, you're right.
Showing
You're right.
respect to his OGs the way he's supposed to. You're supposed to respect your elders. A lot of these young niggas don't do that, bro.
Nah,
They
you right.
don't.
He was right about that.
These young niggas is wild out here, bro. They don't give a fuck what you saying. They'll like I don't curse in front of old people and none of that. Still, like
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? My mom
Exactly.
said, like,
Exactly.
these
Exactly.
niggas, nowadays they don't care. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the
bugging the fuck
disrespect
out.
is like it's normal. It's normalized.
Yeah, bugging all the way the fuck out. I be checking these little niggas though on the regular. You know what I mean? I had a motherfucking a 16-year-old in the studio today. You know what I mean? He's smoking blunt. I'm like, this is why I know I be on my G. I don't smoke with niggas, none of that. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because you look up and you smoke. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, and he was like, yo, I got two. I'm like, you know what, little man, like, you maybe need to relax. You know what I mean? You need to relax. You still gotta, you know what I mean? Play your role. Your brain ain't even really developed like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
3, 4 blunt. Relax.
You gotta chill.
Relax.
Yeah,
Because this was somebody my age should be
telling them. Yeah.
You know what I
OGs,
mean?
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I
That's
mean?
a fact. Another thing we want to talk about before we get up out of here, man. LL Cool J, man. He in the studio again.
Yeah, he
I
was
seen him
for
with
a while.
Q-Tip.
He was
If
for
he
a
went
while.
Q-tip, yo, that might
That's
not
when
be
he was
a
for a
bad
while.
look.
That's
You
LL.
wanna
like-
hear LL?
Yeah, I do.
You wanna
LL's
hear
my nigga.
listen,
L's
listen.
one of the greatest
I
of all
might
time,
listen.
nigga.
Come on, we can.
I
One
might
of the
not
greatest of
wanna
all
hear it.
time, nigga.
Come on, we
I
gotta
might not
keep
want to
it.
hear it, but
There we go. Tell
the
the truth.
40 and 50-year-old chicks and everybody in his age group are still alive and they still want to hear it.
What nigga from rap and his
They don't know how to get to it.
rapping, bruh.
Yo, LL Cool
You
J's
understand?
motherfucking
80s, 90s, 2000. He had a hit in every fucking not century, but you know what I mean. But
Every
this
decade.
I'm opening him to LL. His last joint was fire. The one that 50 executive produced, the Exit 13. That shit was fire.
No, it wasn't.
That shit was fire, nigga. He had a hit on it. That
No, it
Queens
wasn't.
joint
Look,
was
you don't
fire,
even
nigga.
know.
I don't
You
give
don't
a
even
fuck,
know.
nigga. Queens all the
Look,
way, nigga.
I'm from Queens too. I know, but I gotta keep it a band.
Nah.
Yo,
sorry.
what L was talking
I
about
wanna.
on there?
What
What are we talking about on
LL.
there?
Yeah,
He
what
was on
we
his
talking
gang.
about on
50 had
there?
him on his gangster shit.
Yo.
You talking this game?
Nah, but
shit?
yo,
Yeah.
L do be on his hood shit.
That's what I'm saying.
He do.
I mean, L was out in 87, 88.
Son, dog, he been doing it for a long. He's
No
like
disrespect
a
to
staple.
LL, but
He's a staple.
I'm
bro.
sorry, man.
He's a staple, bro. Think about
Yeah,
it, bro.
nah, he's a staple,
like
though.
like
He's a staple though.
like him and Snoop is like right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as
It's
TV.
different for Snoop, man.
No, what I'm saying is when you walk down the street, if LL walk on the street, everybody's gonna know him. Kids, women, grandmothers, whatever's gonna notice
Yeah, they
him. Just
gonna
like
notice
Snoop Dogg.
LL.
That's
No.
a different status. Who?
No.
Nah, you bugging, bro.
No,
You
y'all are
bugging,
wildin'.
You bugging, bro.
Snoop
Oh,
is
you
way more noticeable than LL Cool J.
No,
Nah, bro.
you're bugging,
LL
bro.
Cool J did years
You're
on TV,
bugging.
bro.
Y'all are
In the
wildin'.
house.
What's the in the
Nigga.
house? The CSI.
Son,
You
You
are
can't,
wildin'.
Metal
You
Bullshit.
are
No.
wildin'.
No.
In 2021, Snoop Dogg is way
I'm
more
gonna ask you a question.
noticeable
I'm gonna ask you a
than
question.
LL Cool J.
What black women don't know what LL Cool J look like?
Nah, this I'm sure there's a few that don't know.
Bro,
I'm sure there's a few that don't know.
Bro,
Hold on,
you bugging out right now, bro.
Hold on.
LL?
You telling me right now that LL is way more noticeable than Snoop Dogg in 2021? Same thing? Nah.
Same
You know why I
thing,
say
bro.
different? You know why I say nah? Because one, Snoop Dogg is way more broad than LL, and he's different because there's kids that know Snoop Dogg, there's babies that know Snoop Dogg, there's different races that know Snoop Dogg, there's whites that know Snoop Dogg, there's everybody. Everybody knows Snoop Dogg. Everybody knows Snoop Dogg. I'm not saying nobody knows LL, but let's keep it a band. Snoop
Okay,
is a little
when you
more-
say it like that,
Snoop is a little
in the-
more
in the-
out
in
there.
the- in
Snoop
the
wrestled.
last-
He was in boxing. Come on, my man Snoop Dogg everywhere.
Bro,
last time-
LL is hosting one of the biggest TV shows on TV, right?
That's one TV show.
No, it's not.
You don't
Multiple.
see-
It's TV. I'm not talking about none of the CSI. I'm talking about the shit that's on the what's that? Where they do the karaoke. I mean, that's one of the biggest
I know what
shows
you're
on
talking
TV.
about.
That's on
Yeah.
TBS.
Yo, he out
like,
there,
That's
bro.
what I'm trying to say. You
on
can't say that.
TBS. That's one channel.
Kids watch
one
that
show.
karaoke show. You crazy?
Snoop is liable to be on 5 shows. That one show that's LL's on. That one, like you see how LL comes on. Let's say LL come on Tuesdays at TBS at 9:00.
Same shit.
Snoop may have a special that's on MTV, and then he may be on ESPN doing a fucking.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's
Just on
true.
ESPN.
Is he more
Snoop got his own
active?
show. Matter of fact, Snoop got his own show on TBS. What we talking about?
He-
You got the card shit.
They right there with each other, man. But to me,
Nah, man. Snoop
But
is
he's
Snoop
more
is the-
active.
Snoop.
I was
I'll
on-
tell you one thing about Snoop. He could do anything.
he could.
Snoop could do anything.
He could do anything.
Like-
but But LL been doing everything. Not could doing everything. He been doing everything.
I'm sorry.
He been doing the movies.
Sorry, but I mean,
he been doing everything.
I gotta give this to Snoop, man.
Yo, man.
I gotta give this to Snoop, man. But shout out to both of them.
All right, we about to get
out of here.
We're gonna play a joint to end it off.
We gotta give a couple of shout outs. Yeah. We gotta do a couple of things. Question, man. I ask everybody before we leave. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yo, with a lot of money, man. Somewhere on the motherfucking beach, looking at the horizon. You know what I mean? And checking the account to see what just came in.
Feel you.
Type shit.
Feel you.
You know what I mean?
Feel you. Nice answer. Tell the people where they can find you, where you at.
Yo,
all your socials.
All my socials is Third_Rail_Hobbs. Third_Rail spelled correctly. 3RD Rail RAIL _ Hobbs HOBX. You know what I mean? Right. It used to be BZ. The BX came in to distinguish it, and you know what I mean. Harlem or the BX. You know what I mean?
It's usually where I be. I like to play on that. And the 600 volts.
600 volts.
Dropping Friday, December 4th.
December 4th, dropping this Friday. Word in my set video dropping this Friday. It's a banger.
And that's going to be on where? At all platforms?
Everywhere.
It's in your bio?
It's in my bio. It's going to be everywhere. It's the end of 2020, but it's rocking all the way into 2021. You know what I mean? I'm about to go on a pandemic tour with it.
That's what I'm talking about. I feel you.
Nobody put us on.
Yeah, this episode 56. And I want to give a shout out to the bros, man. Shout out to Kazi Inspired. They gave me some drip tonight. This is support me before my funeral. You can go to their page. You can check. See my boy Fire got the West Side Gun. I like that.
West Side got the most fire shit out right now.
I ain't gonna front. Shit is fire. You know what I mean? But we out here. This is Nobody Put Us On. You can catch us on S.streetmedia. You catch us on SoundCloud. Shit.
Spotify.
YouTube. Spotify. Fucking Anchor.
Matter of fact, you got some bars. You got some bars for us right now. You can spit some bars.
Yo, play. It's like 90. We good. We definitely.
All right, let's go right now.
Are we doing? We doing that?
Let's go.
All right, yo.
Ready?
Exclusive.
Let's get it.
This is when the Harlem go come out.
There we go. There we go.
I mean?
All right, that's.
You say, yo, you don't really strike me as a Harlem. Whoa.
I can't wait.
Ads. Don't mind the ads.
Nobody Put Us On exclusive. This is episode 56.
Let's go.
We had my boy Hobbs.
Session.
You already know the vibes. Let's go.
Check it. HOBX, Harlem's finest. Yo, I said, damn, with the homie driving. Party just ended, just now arriving. Started back up, what's up? Partin', I'm live and I've been vibing, don't kill it, I'll get you took in a minute. Have you shipped in an hour, I have your trip in the Guinness. I've been invented to finish, I put on lyrics, you hear it? Couldn't bear it, I grizzly through records, making an appearance, I get it poppin'. Taking my woman shopping, rocking the newest kicks and kicking that new hip poppin'. I'm copping that sour haze for days, spitting waves that raise the airwaves, the maids and stairways, I blaze, okay, wait. I wore then I macho out. I tell them, look in the mirror and watch your mouth. See, I be chillin' with the weed, rolled up, hold up, know what? I can switch the flow up, so what? Throw up, those up. Talking about that big body Benz when I show up. I used to spit back in the day, but now I show up. And what? I don't give a fuck. The jeweler froze my watch, the time got stuck. The state of kids they watch, that's how you get stuck. They walked into me and ran out of luck. Man, what's up? The wetter the pussy, the better the fuck. I'm trying to blow the whole pound, measure it up. I'm half baked like LeBron on fast breaks. A Blake, no mistake, I'm high. The stakes are high, they hate I'm fly. I pull up and put the weight aside. I make your case go straight, goodbye. Don't fuck with me, I'm not the one. My shoes is alligator. Caught it straight to Lincoln. Way that I navigate, I'd rather scatter my bangers through all of the aggregators. Making sure your goals roll up a pack of fingers. You get it, forget about it. Listen, I've been about it. Putting the pen to paper and plotting to live about it. 600 volts, December 4th. You know what I mean?
Nobody Put Us On,
baby. Episode 56, man.
Episode 56.
Exclusive.
This shit got me feeling like I'm about to rap.
Go ahead, man.
You already know, man. Episode 56. We
Shout
out
to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all having me. Real talk.
No doubt.
You already know.
Good looking.
Word.